Hello, good evening to you. Thanks for joining me on Business. CEO of local oil marketing company Petrosol, Michael Bozumbil, says the National Petroleum Authority must continue to be tough in ensuring that safety standards are adhered to by all oil marketing companies. Breach of safety compliance led to fire disasters at some gas stations in 2017, a situation which was placed mainly at the doorstep of the NPA. Sharing his thoughts with Joy Business on expectations for 2018, Michael Bozumbil called on all players to collectively work at meeting safety concerns in the industry.
Within the context of its implementation as a policy, is not bad at all. You see, yes, you may have the cedi depreciating, but you'd notice that in recent times, the increment is always minimal. Unlike in previous years when you would wait and see 20%, 30%, increase. That automatically, distorts your finances. So that aspect, I think, collectively as a country, I think that's the way to go. However, what is affecting industry is that you have a system whereas others are going by the deregulation policy and doing the genuine thing, some other people are allowed to flout the rules and evade taxes, because the tax component of the ex-pump price that the consumer pays is about 50% of the cost. So meanwhile, the OMC's margin is just about 5%. So if someone evades the tax, it means the person can lower his price, and still make significant, profit. So the genuine operator, even if the genuine operator gives all his margin, that 5%, he cannot compete with the person who has, evaded the taxes. So if government enforces that and makes sure that the security agencies, arrest people who are evading taxes and distorting, the market, then I think we'll all be fine.
All right, so with our CEO of Petrosol, Michael Bozumbil, rather speaking on deregulation of the petroleum downstream sector. Now, away from that, let's now listen to. All right, the Yuletide has finally ended with lots of businesses cashing in on the festivity to make some gains. The inception of 2018 last night was perhaps the last opportunity for some traders and dealers to take advantage. Naturally, the New Year holiday is seen as a day for resting and is normally devoid of brisk business activities. However, on this particular holiday, the story was quite different at some parts of the busy Nkrumah circle.
It's the 1st of January 2018, a Monday and a holiday. It's typical to see shops and businesses closed on a holiday such as this. But here at the Nkrumah circle, to be precise, the tiptoe lane, some shops and businesses are open, and for them they're defying all odds to make some sales.
The streets are empty with only a handful of pedestrians and motorists. But this does not deter some shop owners in some parts of the capital to run their businesses normally. Generally, business is slow on holidays as schools and many organizations do not open for regular activities. At the Nkrumah circle, some traders were seen undertaking their business normally at the tiptoe lane, as if there was no holiday. Clothing, electricals, consumables and barbering services were some businesses opened to the public. Some traders who spoke off record admitted that they only opened their shops for business because the shops are located close to their residences. 24-year-old Ebuka is a dealer in phone accessory.
We opened today because last week, Saturday, our goods just came from China. So we are coming here to arrange our goods today, that is Monday. Because if we didn't arrange it today, by tomorrow there will be a lot of distraction for us. So that's why we are here today, to pack some things. Since we have been packing, people have been asking us to come in to buy something. We have been selling. So, but we didn't mean to come to sell to them. But since we are already open, so there's a lot of customers we know. They have been coming and going.
Although business is not so vibrant today, Ebuka is hopeful to make some profits by the end of the day.
The market is still cool, but we thank God that we are selling small.
So now that you've seen that people are coming in, even though you didn't intend to sell, what do you intend to make by the end of the day? How much do you think you should be able to gather by the end of the day?
Like maybe at the end of the day, we get like 5 million, 6 million, no matter if I can, but I'm expecting like 5 million, 6 million at the end of today.
It may be a holiday for everybody else, but for some traders at the Nkrumah Circle, business still goes on. Reporting for Joy Business, Karen Dodo.
Now, Mayor of Kumasi, Osei Entry, is urging taxpayers to fulfill their obligations to city authorities to help drive their development agenda. He says this assembly will ensure its workers abide by rules and regulations and uphold high working standards in 2018. Ms. Osei Entry spoke during visits to selected churches in Kumasi during the wash night service.
The issue of illegal mining, popularly known as galamsey, was very predominant in 2017, with concerns boiling around the destruction of water bodies and environment. At the 31st night celebration in Kumasi, head pastor of Calvary Charismatic Church, Pastor Ransford Obeng, admonished the small-scale miners to be cooperative with government to ensure our environment is protected.
I think what I would advise both the miners and the government is that
City Mayor Osei Entry and his team visited 4 different churches on the night of 31st December 2017. According to him, his resolution for the year 2018 includes urging taxpayers to fulfill their tax obligations to ensure city authorities drive development in the metropolis.
Again, we do promise that this year, we as workers of KMA will be law-abiding. We will make sure that we do our work in a very religious manner. And we also urge the people within the metropolis to pay their taxes and pay it very well. Because without their contribution, it's going to be very difficult for us to get money to work. All major stakeholders, we want to work with the stakeholders, especially the media.
He also reviews plans to expand business operations in the metropolis to attract necessary investors for the development of the city.
We will talk about the operation Keep the City Clean and Green. It's going to be one major thing that this year we will work towards it. We also work towards decongesting the city. By so doing, we will just create a lot of enabling environment for the investors and for those who are working within the metropolis to be able to do their business in the best of their interest, in the best of interest of the whole people. What we are saying is that we will create the enabling environment, because out of the enabling environment that we will create, which is going to attract the investors to come into the city to come and invest. We have a lot of business opportunities, but all what we will be doing is that we will package it and showcase it to the world, and by so doing, we will attract a lot of investors to come.
Prince Apia reporting.
And that's all in business tonight. Many thanks for watching. My name is Emmanuel Abuachi Riafi. Have a good evening.